Acting is pretty much everything I want to do in my life because I get to be someone else and myself.
Yes, I'm a very good liar. Can't you see through me?
Nowadays it's just like stupid paparazzis and you can't go to a restaurant without being stalked. Whatever you do is being publicized and I don't want that. So my definition of fame is a pain in the ass.
I'm a terrible liar. I'm not a good liar at all. I like to play pretend sometimes, so I guess that helps with acting.
That's pretty much fame.
I want to be the best actress possible. And I want to save the world.
I don't know, I suck at this, I told you. And I wouldn't suck at fame. But I wouldn't suck for fame, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what I wouldn't do for fame, or what I would do for fame. I can tell you what I wouldn't do for fame. I wouldn't fuck everybody like all these other people do to make it to the top. Yeah, that's probably what I wouldn't do. Although it's probably what I should do.
What do you want me to say?
No.
I'm always acting. I think everyone's always acting. No one is who they claim to be. Testing, fucker.
Rich. Running late. I always dream that I'm running late. It's a recurring dream and I'm always running late. What my dreams are or what I actually dream about?
I would like to steal Roller Girl. Roller Girl's act in Boogie Nights. I would want to be Roller Girl. She got drugs, sex, and rock and roll. She got it all in that movie.
Acting. I love to act because I don't have to be just me. I can be anyone else I want to be. And getting to study that person that's not me is interesting.
I don't know, I mean, there are a lot of different things I could do and I haven't done them yet. I think I have this very naive idea that if I stick to my values, whatever those might be, some might say I don't have any, but stick to my values and what I think is necessary, then it'll come. So that's really what it is. I'll do exactly what the fuck it is that I want to do. Because I'm not really into doing what people say I'm meant to do in order to get it.
Angelina Jolie and Gia, Natalie Portman, Black Swan.
I would definitely rather be rich than famous because I don't want to be famous. I definitely want to be rich.
Badly.
No, I wouldn't say I'm acting right now, just answering honest questions. Believe it or not, I'm not out to be a gold-digging, famous Driven whore.
Would I blow? As in someone's dick?
Am I a good liar? I hate lying. I think I'm a very bad liar. If I say the lie, I will get caught, for sure. It shows on my face. Sneaky lie. I can't lie very well.
Dreamed about heaven, which is very weird. It was a very weird dream I had. But that's when at night. My dreams are what I dream at night. Oh, okay, well.
I said no, yeah.
It was amazing. It was more going to heaven. So I entered heaven, which was a good sign. That means I'm not so scared to die, I guess.
I think these are pretty famous. No, I think famous is when you go to Starbucks and get annoyed, or the person actually remembers your name. If I go to Starbucks and order a coffee and they write my name on the cup without me having to tell them, I think I'm pretty famous.
I dream about flying somewhere where I can do and be anything I want. Having freedom, I've always dreamt about.
A very good one, yeah. No, I'm not. No.
No, if I wanted to do that, I would just hang out on the corner.
All that really matters is being really pretty and not actually being a good actress. So I think definitely something in like a Michael Bay film. I mean, I'd love to have stolen a Transformers 3 role.
My dream is to be a very successful, wealthy actress. I want to walk on the red carpet with Johnny Depp. Is that good enough for you?
Hated question. I'm afraid to know about my ambitions. I don't know what I want. I'll just keep trying different things and see what I do well. And
I guess the most ridiculous thing I would do is basically anything that would make a complete ass out of myself. You could dress me up as I don't know, as Barney, Big Bird. I think I'd pretty much be able to do anything.
Be rich. I don't really want to be famous. I'd rather be rich. I'd rather laugh at the famous people. I think famous people are just more people that like to be in the spotlight. They're the people that like to try and run the show. Where the rich people are, I feel like the rich people are the smart people and the famous people are the dumb people. Does that mean? That was kind of mean.
I'm kidding, I want to be an actress. Maybe make a lot of money doing it, mainly. I'm gonna be rich. Look, I want my ass to stink from being rich. Stinky, stinky ass.
I don't know, I'm a bit crazy, so There's a lot of things I do, as long as, like I said, my very obscure list of things that I believe compromise my own morals, whatever those may be. I mean, I don't know.
My ambitions are not to die anytime soon, so I can live out the dream, the LA dream, I guess.
Do I want to be famous or rich? I think more money, more problems sometimes. I definitely want to be wealthy, but I want to be wealthy for the right reasons and do well with my money. I don't want to be rich because I don't want to meet that person and love them for their money and then use their money just because they were successful. So if I'm rich, it's because I made myself rich, and if I'm famous, it's because of no other reason than the talent I brought to the table or whatever it was that made me famous. I wanted to be for, you know, having my name be out there for, you know, a good name for myself is all.
It's very personal.
Fame? I don't know. I think my definition of fame would be it's a hit or miss thing. I also feel like fame can also be something that kind of haunts you. To be in the spotlight like that, some people don't understand how much fame can either like ruin you. Too much of anything, you know, could be something like that. A little bit of too much of anything is a little bit, less is more, I feel like.
Well, pretty much anything. If you ask me to dance in a chicken costume, I will dance in a chicken costume. And whatever it takes to prepare for the role.
What's the most ridiculous thing? I couldn't go too ridiculous in... Well, I would do some ridiculous things as far as... I'm not scared to do ridiculous things, that's for sure, but... I don't know specifically what ridiculous thing I'd do.
I am cautious about the camera, about the microphone. I know that it's being recorded.
Ambitions. There's a lot of them. I guess my main one would be to be able to do what I love, to be able to live a life where I'm doing what I want to do and making art and giving back, just being happy.
I always have dreams about people. I don't know, I feel sort of like I'm a witch or something. Because I always have dreams about things, and then I'll call someone who's been in my dream and be like, okay, this was in the dream, like, we need to do this right now. And then something good happens. I don't know.
Famous or rich? I would say famous.
I'm not very extreme. I'm kind of boring. I have never done like super crazy stuff to get a job.
Would I blow for money? Who am I blowing? No.
Can I lie? Rich. Famous is good too.
Well, I don't know. There's nothing that I wouldn't do something just to do it. I would have to do it because I really want to do it, if that makes any kind of sense. I would do anything to get like a good role or to bring out a different side of me to prove that I could do something as far as a role. But nothing sexual. Unless the director was hot. Go ahead.
I would not blow for money, no. I would not. Unfortunately, I'll blow for no money if I like the guy, and that would be a whole nother thing, but no, I wouldn't blow for money.
I like Angelina Jolie's roles. Superhero roles. Superwoman.
For sure. No, just kidding.
What would I do for a role? I would try my hardest to entertain the person who's trying to give it to me.
I don't know if I would necessarily do anything for fame that I wouldn't normally do. Definitely no casting couches.
Superwoman, like a hero woman. Like fighting and like for something.
Fame, notoriety, sort of the same thing. I guess everyone knows your name and you don't know half the people around you. A lot of money. Well, I guess a lot of money doesn't always come with being famous, so... And nowadays, it's really about everyone getting their 15 minutes. It's funny, that Warhol quote, right? In the future, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. So true. So fucking true. So I guess right now, the definition of fame, I think, is just people doing shit that someone either validates or finds relevant at this very moment before someone else does something else, and then they're forgotten.
I don't care that much about fame. It annoys me sometimes. I don't know why people need it. For the ego? I don't mind it, but I don't know why people strive for fame so much.
I haven't got dreams, I said goals. And my goal is to be so big that you can't avoid me. How much I wanted? I wanted so much that I'll get it.
I dream of unicorns. I'm just kidding. I'll tell you about my dreams. Then you'll know more about me than I want you to know. If I tell you about my dreams, then there's no mystery.
What role would I steal? I would steal the role of Alice in Wonderland. I love girls. I think they're beautiful. They're sensitive and young, and it's hot.
I have a lot of dreams. Crazy dreams. And nice dreams.
Who hasn't sucked for money?
Well, I don't know if I would exactly say what I would do for fame, but if fame came along with it, then that would be an extra. I don't know. I don't know if I can call it a perk or not, but I don't want to say I'd do anything. Anything that I felt didn't deteriorate who I am inside. Aside from that, I'd pretty much do anything.
Fame is not very nice sometimes. Some people don't take it very well. It can mess up people a lot, I think. Fame and money, if you don't know how to take it, can bring you down.
I think for $1 billion, anyone would do anything, and if they say they wouldn't, they're a fucking liar.
I won't do anything for fame, but I will do anything for success. And if fame comes with success, you know, it is what it is.
Fabulous. That's why I'm an actress.
The best. My ambitions to live an eventful life. I think that's really about it. I mean, I came out here because I was doing something I hated, and I decided life was too short, and I didn't really have a plan, and I still don't really have a plan, except just to be happy and have a lot of fun.
I'm sure a lot of other girls would, especially here in LA.
Being me, which is kind of ridiculous, but in an awesome way.
Absolutely not. I'm a good liar when I have to be. But I hate having to put anything on for other people. I think that's why people see me as a bitch.
Right. Presently, no.
Rich, but for a good reason. Is anything too much? Depends. Depends on what too much is.
My dreams. Well, my dreams I've had since I was a little kid. I always used to stand in the mirror in the bathroom and practice my Oscar acceptance speech. And so I always dreamed about when that day would come. It was never really about having tons of money or driving a Ferrari. It was about performing, it was about expressing, it was about doing something that other people would enjoy as well, other people would be inspired by.
My ambitions are to be the biggest star in the world.
She's like a big fucking stoner and she just gets really high and like the whole day goes to shit.
No, I've not sucked for money.
Famous or rich? Oh, rich, for sure. Anytime. I'm excellent. No, this is me.
What would I do for fame? I wouldn't do anything that isn't of my morals, or I'm not the kind of girl who needs to put herself in that situation of, if you sleep with this person, you're gonna get here, or if you take this nude picture doing this and that, you're gonna get here. I don't need to do that. It's not, I mean, that's not what drives me.
The most ridiculous thing I do in what situation?
I'm not a good liar because what I really feel shows on my face all the time. And you can totally read my emotions.
I think for $1 billion, anybody would stick that thing up their ass.
Very good.
Keeping top on for that.
Really?
I don't know about bottoms.
Me too. Shoes on.
I don't want to offend anybody.
Rich. I mean, I already go places and people will interrupt whatever I'm doing and ask me to take pictures of me just because I don't look like anybody else around, and that's really annoying. So I can't imagine if I was just super famous and I couldn't even go outside and smoke a cigarette without someone taking a photograph or getting in a fight with my boyfriend in the middle of the supermarket without it making page 6 or fucking Perez Hilton or something stupid like that. So I'd much rather be rich, less drama, but still all the money.
I've always kind of had this ambition of like going in the White House tour, in the Oval Office, and just taking big shit like right on the floor. I guarantee if I did that, I'd be really famous.
Be an actor and just to work a lot until I'm very old.
Dreams. I dream often that I'm getting chased down a dark hallway by a man in a mask.
I'm gonna put some clothes on. I'll be right back.
Living a life where everyone knows what you're doing. Everyone can peek inside your life. Everyone knows who you are. There's not much privacy in it, but there's also a lot of power to it. I think fame equals power.
Those are the dreams you're talking about, right? Rich. Yeah, a little bit. Let's be honest.
I think that success and fame are totally different, and I think my definition of fame would be just to be in all the magazines and tabloids, and I think that you can absolutely be successful without necessarily being famous, because I think fame is something that's fleeting.
I think I've already done it. I had to do a sex scene with this guy, Josh, sweetheart, but just really disgusting, and I wanted to kill him the entire time. I was like, we had a conversation before, I'm like, whatever you do not look me in the eye while we're doing this, I will kill you. And he was like, alright. He looked a little scared.
Is anything too much? I don't know if anything is too much. I guess maybe there is enough.